Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be unboxing and setting up the neon ice cream clown from Party City. Now I had already cut the tape to this, however I have not actually taken any of his parts out yet. So this is what he looks like when you first open it up. These are just the cardboard pieces. I'll be back in one moment. I am back. I cleaned off the camera. It looked a little fuzzy. This here I think is, this is actually his poles. His poles inside a foam. There's instructions. I'm not going to use these. Forget that. He's got 2 instructions. Here is his, can I get this out? Go. Here is his neon ice cream clown sign. It is cardboard, so it doesn't look, I wouldn't let that get wet. Here's his adapter. Ow, I stabbed myself with the screwdriver. Here is his base. It does not have the shoe prongs, which is very strange. That's something SVI normally does on their more recent clowns, but they did not do in him. Here are his shoes. They are inside each other. They are warped. I'll have to fix that. Here is his ice cream hand. Here are his arms. Here's his clothing. Stuck on the spring. Here is his hip ring. Oh, here's the shoulder frame. The mechanism. I'll set this aside. He's got a black spring in him. And he's got a metal driving lever. They're normally plastic and both they're in flake, so that's good. And last but definitely not least, his head, which is actually messed up. There he is. Needs to be repositioned a little bit. Your first step is to put down the base and then snap on the 4 leg poles. Next, you slide on his shoes, which as you can see on mine are rather warped, and his leg foam. Next, you slide on his pants, put on the module, then put on the hip ring, and then pull up the pants over the hip ring. Now you add on a shoulder frame, then his shirt, and then his arms. Now you add his head, ruffle, and hat, and he is complete. Plug him in and he's ready to go. Alright, and here he now is fully set up. You can go ahead and plug him in and watch him go.
You heard it here first, folks. Free sweet treats to all the little boys and girls this Halloween night. I have ice cream flavors to die for. I scream, you scream. We'll all scream for ice cream. Step right up, step right up. Come get your scoop. Creamy, creamy confections, free all day. What's wrong, kid? Don't you like ice cream? I'm just so crazy for Halloween. I can't wait to stuff myself to the gills with candy. Who's next up for some sweets? Come on, don't be bashful. I've got enough for everyone. Uh-oh, we're running a bit low on blood. I mean cherry sauce. Care to give me a hand? Or any other part will do.
So that was the demo of the Neon Ice Cream Clown. Honestly, a lot of people talk about how good this guy is, and I have honestly got a lot of mixed feelings on him. Right off the bat, his quality isn't the greatest. It is designed by Seasonal Visions, however, he is produced by Party Time, and it kind of shows. The mechanism doesn't seem to have, it's a lurching mech, so the normal Seasonal Visions props have. However, the way it is set up is actually negatively affects his motion, where it actually moves pretty much backwards. It doesn't show in his motion, but I actually did swap it back, and he does lurch more on time. Another thing is his paint. See here, it's chipped. It's not super high quality paint. You can see the hot glue around the EL wires. The sign is a thin cardboard. The shoes are quite literally paper thin. You can see my fingers through it. But he looks incredible. Like, he's one of my favorite looking clowns we've gotten in a long time. The lights look great on him. The mouth movement, the skull rather kind of restricts it, so I can see the mouth breaking a lot faster on him as opposed to some others. His arms are kind of springy. They do not have springs in them. I know somewhere said they did, they do not. The hand molds are really cool. They got this weird texture to them, but it's got the stitching that a glove would have. You can see over here, there's the parts of where it's a glove. But his paint job on his hands isn't the best. You see his mouth. He's kind of got sharper teeth, but at first glance, you can't really tell. Mine's face a little deformed. His eyes are a little messed up. But his hair's good. He's got this nice hat. It's not stuffed at all, but it holds its shape well. His ruffle is in the front. The seams in the front. A lot of people didn't adjust it to where it's together. Small tip for putting it on, if you want to have it like that, is put the ruffle on before you put the head on, and then feed the wires through. And his pants are cool. I like his colors a lot. Like I said, I love how he looks. But it's his quality kind of drags him down. Of course, he is $200, which is a good price for him. I did get him 15% off, so he was $170, which is really good, which is still really good for him. I think he's still overall a good prop. One small thing, another thing, the shoulder frame holds up the head. It actually knocked the head off mine when I first demoed him. So I did have to zip tie the head on, which I'm not a fan of having to do. But I did have to zip tie the head on so it doesn't fall off again. But he still fully works. I'll probably make a video on how to fix the lurching to make it work better. But overall, I don't think his cons outweigh his positives. And I think he's a worthwhile prop to grab, especially if you have a lot of clowns. I think he'll look great in like a concession area with like the popcorn machine clown from last year, like Cotton Candace, stuff like that. He's overall a good prop. He's just got some minor flaws, which with a little bit of tweaking can work. or can be resolved. But overall, I do recommend this guy. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.